G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Brian here. So when I kicked off this channel just a short time ago, I started with, from memory, well, most of the first videos were about the Suntory Hibikis from the no age statement through to the age statements. Just the general ones, not the the special editions that you get every now and again. And today we're going to do the Nikka version. Not exactly blends like the Nikkas, they're pure malts, so blend of their distilleries, and we've got Miyagikyo, we've got Yoichi in these blends. Their grain distillery, which has coffee stills, is on the Miyagikyo site in Sendai, and there's probably, at least in some of them, I don't know about the older age statements, but at least some of the younger ones of the no age statements, there would be some Ben Nevis, which from Scotland, which Nikka owns. So anyway, I've got a couple of props here. I got this one here. I'll get to this at some stage. And I've got a bottle of the 12-year-old here. Still got a bottle of the 21-year-old, which I think 21, maybe the 17, definitely the 21-year-old that I co-own with some friends as well, still floating around. Of course, they're all those age statements are worth quite a bit of money these days compared to what they used to be, and you can only get the no age statement now in the Taketsuru range. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick off with was released, actually no, I'm going to kick off with this one. Now in Australia you can still get this darker label, okay, so in places. Now it was replaced with one with a white coloured sort of label, but if you can find one of these in gold, seriously, if you can still find these ones with a dark label, because they have changed, to my mind, to my tasting, remarkably. So this one we'll do first because it's a bit older, then we get to the other one. But if you can see these around, definitely grab one or two. I'm not going to say they're an investment, but I can tell you they're an investment in taste, because yeah, there's quite a bit of sherry cask whiskey in this one to my palate. So anyway, let's kick off. As you can see, this, well, we're on the Gold Coast, and here I am wearing a jacket, and got out my Nikka beanie, and the Yoichi distillery on it. So we're not used to when there's a bit of a change to cooler weather as we're heading into winter here in Australia starting June. It can be a bit of a shock to the system even here on the Gold Coast, but days are beautiful. But yeah, it's a bit cold and windy and rainy out there today. Still, I got those props, so let's go. So we're going to do this one. This is the older version of the no age statement Nikka Taketsuru, and I've had a bunch of bottles of these. I finished one recently. I bought that one at the same time. The tasting notes are from another bottle that I've owned. I've probably had 7, 8 of these ones with the label. So let's go. And these notes are a bit older, these are going back a little while, but on the nose I get red grapes, quince paste, marmalade, sherry, blueberries, bit of a Yoichi effect there, blueberries and Yoichi, vanilla, toffee, balsamic, so there's a little bit of savoury umami there, a little pepper, and coal. I class it as velvety and satisfyingly smooth. Cheers, I actually poured one of those before I started this off, so let's see how we go. Yeah. That's good stuff. On the palate I get cacao powder, again something that I do get in Nikka whiskies, especially Yoichi. Chocolate mousse, coffee beans, sherry, vanilla, Brazil nuts, blueberries, salt, cloves, raisins, and that nice, and again I would say this comes from Uichi, though you can get this from Miyagikyo as well, a nice kind of oily mouthfeel, and it's a medium bodied whiskey. So on the finish, and I didn't add water to this when I did these notes, so what does it ring in? I think they're about 43%, so it probably doesn't need too much. May add some nuance and subtlety, but if you did, but these notes are purely without water this time around. So I got the sherry, Brazil nuts, cacao powder, some minerality, raisins, the coal, and cigar leaf. So, last word on this one. Oh gosh, these are going back. So I went to, it was a Whiskey Live event, which I think they have overseas as well, in different countries. I spent around 30 minutes chatting at the Nikka stand at Whiskey Live last weekend. There were about 6 expressions on offer. So this would have been the No Age Statement Uichi, No Age Statement Miyagikyo, the coffee malt, the coffee grain, again, No Age Statements, maybe, I can't remember the other one. I don't want to say Nikka from the barrel, but it might have been. And this particular one, the dark labelled with the gold, pure malt No Age Statement. And the general consensus was that one out of all these was the pick of the litter. For myself, this has either a lot of excellent young malt in the mix, or, and I believe this more the case, a large chunk of older whiskies in the mix, especially from sherry casks. And this is where it kind of stands out when I do the later edition, the one that they do now, which we do get here in Australia as well, with the white label. And I bought a bottle at the show straight away because they had some bottles you can buy there. That was my endorsement. Straight away I wanted to grab one, so I had one. I bought many since that time. There's other notes there. They kind of give the game away about a couple of the future ones that are coming up, so I won't say anything about this. But it's a quality whiskey. It's fantastic blending by the peeps at Nikka. And again, I highly recommend you grab a bottle if you can see this one with the black and the gold label of the No Age Statement Nikka at 43%. Cheers, thanks for watching, and in the next one I will be doing a review of the latest edition with the white label. So take care, guys. Oh, sorry, rating was 87 out of 100. Very solid for a No Age Statement pure malt whiskey. Bye for now.